Alright, are we on? Are you guys watching stream, or how's the audio sound?
Bear with me for a second.
Yeah, audio's good.
I bed with Noodlez, not you, Clue.
Damn it.
Alright. I probably should have got some background music to play during this, but yeah, it's whatever. Alright. So, anyway, also let me make sure this works too. It does, okay. Alright, so welcome to the first stream of 2025. I've got Noodlez and Clue here with me.
Hello.
Yo, what's going on?
The reason why I had them on stream is because I wasn't entirely comfortable doing this by myself, plus I wanted some extra input, so... so yeah, as you can see, OBS is capturing the Discord window and my face cam, but everything else, yeah, there's pretty much not going to be nothing else going on because we're just chatting and whatnot. So we're going to be talking about my goals for 2025. I actually have a whole document here.
Full document ready and everything.
You know, the funny thing is, I told you guys this, but even while we were on the starting soon screen, I was still adding stuff to the document to talk about. But yeah, so we can just find. Here it is.
A lot of plans. A lot of plans.
Oh, it's quite a few, and some of these you might be surprised with. So I have two sets of goals here. So I have 2025 goals for both Twitch and YouTube, and 2025 goals away from content creation.
Oh, okay. So a bit more of the intricate stuff.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out what to start with.
From the top.
From the top?
First thought that came to your mind has to be the top. Let's get it.
Which section? On Twitch and YouTube, or away from Twitch and YouTube?
Probably say, because we are sharing this pretty well right now, probably say start off with the Twitch and YouTube.
Twitch and YouTube? Okay, whoa. Sorry, does stream look fine to you guys?
Yeah, look fine. Why?
Twitch Inspector just... I'm looking at Twitch Inspector and it just dropped in bitrate.
Ooh.
It's probably due to the fact that there's nothing happening on stream besides my webcam being the only animated thing. Anyway, so on the topic of Twitch, this is the thing at the top. So this is the biggest thing too. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while now. In fact, I've actually talked about it in a lot of other Twitch communities for years now. Twitch is planning for a new encoder.
Oh, what does that mean for you? What does that mean for everyone?
Higher quality streams at lower bit rates.
Beautiful.
It's, trust me, it's a lot bigger than people think. So right now, Twitch is currently stuck using the H.264 encoder. Everyone knows the H.264 thing, but they don't know the actual tech behind it. So Twitch is upgrading to the new H.265 codec, which is literally just double the quality of H.264, basically. Noodlez, you used to stream. You know what an encoder is.
Mm-hmm.
Clue. Oh, hold up. My... Oh, okay.
What?
Sorry, my document just crashed.
Are you not using Google Docs?
No,
Why would you not use Google Docs?
I'm using LibreOffice.
You should use Google Docs.
Well, I'm not looking at this.
First change for the year. Change to Google Docs.
I do use
The
Google
biggest
Docs.
one of all. The biggest
I do
one of
use
all.
Google
of them.
Docs for some things, but here, but this is off the internet though. So, okay, now the document crashed. It's being a little bit weird now that I've started back up again. Hold on, give me a sec. I need to restart that. Okay, now it's just being weird now that it's crashed. Okay. Anyway, so Noodlez, you know what an encoder is? Clue, do you?
I'm not quite familiar.
So an encoder is basically a way that video is presented on a device, and the bitrate is how many bits is used to produce a clear video despite the moving pixels.
Okay.
H.264 has a limit of 6,000 bit rate, and that's at 1080p. And if you've noticed my streams up until I made some changes a while ago, they were kind of pixely when there was a lot of motion. They weren't overly pixely, but they were, you know. So yeah, but Twitch is with H.265 though. The quality is going to shoot up and just look better overall. It's a win.
That's a pretty good win.
And the thing is, Twitch should have done this years ago.
When are they implementing this?
Well, they started back in January 2024 when they announced enhanced broadcasting, which is available in OBS now if you're running OBS 30.2, I want to say. And even then, it's an opt-in thing. However, the opt-in enhanced broadcasting doesn't allow you to use H.265, but there is a closed beta happening behind the scenes where they are testing H.265. Only some of the insiders have gotten access to it, but basically all they're doing is helping to test it out before Twitch rolls it out completely. So their streams are high quality. And I want it.
So you're saying you could be getting 2 times the better quality video.
Yeah.
Good. Let's lock it in.
Oh, I would love to, but it's not fully rolled out right now. It's only in closed beta testing, and it could be for a while. But this year could be the year it gets fully implemented, which has also sparked a question. So on YouTube, so you know how videos on YouTube get compressed?
Yep.
Well, sometimes when you look at videos, you get different. It's displayed differently because YouTube has 3 underlying encoders. There's H.264, which we just talked about, and then there's VP9, which is Google's free alternative to H.265, and it looks comparable, to be honest. However, due to the views I get, I don't exactly get access to VP9 unless I upload 4K videos, which is why I've been uploading 4K videos.
Okay.
Because I want that better quality.
Yeah.
Which actually leads into another topic here. So I'm going to mark that off now that we talked about it. Yeah, that. So, on the topic of YouTube, that leads into another topic here. So, I mentioned YouTube has 3 underlying codecs for videos. The third one is called AV1. It's the successor to VP9. It's free, and holy shit, the quality is absolutely amazing even at low bit rates. However, I found a way to force that in. The other way to get AV1 is if your videos get a lot of views in a short amount of time. Like my Cayo Perico VOD, that got 1,000 views after I uploaded it, and it got the AV1 codec, which I showed you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, really, Noodles?
Yeah, I'm agreeing. It's good.
But yeah, like, that really, I was really thrown off when I saw that video or VOD had AV1. Now, don't get me wrong, I'll take it. Like, I'll 100% take it. Like, any quality boost is good. But yeah, the other way to force AV1 videos, the other way to force AV1 on other videos is to upload them at 8K.
Is that why you're doing the 8K test the other day?
Mm-hmm. Bit of a downside though, it takes YouTube a few days to process 8K videos. That video I showed you, Noodles, that took 3 days.
Yeah.
My 4K videos usually take like can take an hour or two to process fully. So
That's a big gap.
yeah. And the thing is though, with 8K videos, because I record my videos on my AMD graphics cards, the quality isn't exactly good unless I shoot the bitrate up really high. Which is another reason why I'm excited for H265 on Twitch, because AMD's encoders are absolutely hot garbage. Now, they were slightly improved when RX 7000 came out. In fact, I have a 7900 XTX. And even though it was slightly improved, it is still hot garbage. It's still behind NVIDIA and Intel when it comes to recording videos. But yeah. So that means that if I want to upload 8K videos, I have to render the videos at extremely high bit rates, even with AV1. Because AMD's implementation of AV1 is absolutely hot garbage. So, yeah, it's just a lot of... I had to do a lot of experimenting.
At least you know.
Yeah, and I'm still kind of doing the experimenting, but... yeah. So, yeah, that's why I'm planning on uploading 8K videos. Now, it's only going to be temporary, because I don't know if it's a permanent thing yet. So, yeah, right now it's temporary. Because, like I said, it took days to... well, it took a few days to for the videos to process at 8K. In fact, that GTA session that we recorded, I'm actually planning on uploading that in 8K. I've uploaded the first video already. It's still in 4K. So, still a bit of waiting to do on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I might make that session we recorded GTA 8K. I might make the next Minecraft series 8K, and I just want to get some more PUBG videos at some point because I haven't played that in a long time because everyone's been playing different games.
I mean, hey, that finger's going in the wrong direction because I can still play PUBG.
Yeah, but I've been playing a lot of PUBG with the guys in ZevNet, more so than anyone else. But they started playing other games because because they're a gaming community, they schedule events together and whatnot.
Yeah, different games. Makes sense.
Yeah. That leads into another topic. Increased variety in content. So right now on Twitch, I'm doing just a bunch of RPGs and stuff. With the odd multiplayer game every now and then. But same with YouTube. I want to increase my variety in content because right now I'm just doing GTA and Minecraft. Like, I need to spruce it up a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. I need to do some more of those weight games at some point.
Have you thought of putting some of your Twitch VODs up?
They go up on a separate YouTube channel.
Okay.
But yeah. And on the topic of increased variety in content, there are a few other games that I've been looking for people to play with because they're all like co-op or you can play together and stuff. I want to play Raft. I've not played that, even though everyone talked about it a lot when it first came out.
It's good. It's a good game.
Good choice.
What are some other games I wanted to play? Let's have a look. I want to play Far Cry 6, but that's a co-op game for Twitch. Same with Edge of Empires 2. And, Clue, I told you to play this game, Wargroove.
Yes, still in my library too.
Yeah, because Wargroove 2 is in. I really want to play that, but I want to play the DLC campaign for Wargroove 1 first, because that's co-op.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, which, again, that's another topic. More co-op games.
Valheim, Sons of the Forest.
I tried the Forest, it's not my thing. Valheim, it's on the wish list, but it's that type of game for me where if I'm going to play it, if you want me to play it, you buy it for me. That's just the mindset I am when it comes to Valheim. But yeah. So, other games I've been wanting to play are... There's a weird, wacky game called Trash Sailors. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
Actually, no, I haven't.
It was shown off on one of the Nintendo Directs, I want to say it was. It was like 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was now at this point. Yeah, it's just a wacky little game that you can play with friends and stuff. There's also another game called... What was it? I'm just going through my Steam list right now. 10 Miles to Safety. So that's kind of like an isometric top-down zombie survival game where you have to survive a zombie apocalypse as it's happening.
Okay, that sounds intriguing. Yeah.
It's not post-apocalypse, it's during apocalypse.
Ooh, that's a good concept.
Yeah. I think it's 4-player as well. I might be wrong. I know it's co-op. I also want to play another co-op game called 8-Bit Armies. It's basically Command & Conquer meets Minecraft. It has the gameplay of Command & Conquer, but it has the voxel-style graphics of Minecraft.
Another intriguing one.
I own 8-Bit Armies. I don't remember when I purchased that, but I have it.
Wait, you do have it or you don't have it?
I do.
Would you like to be my co-op partner in streaming that at some point, Noodles?
I could be tempted.
There's a separate co-op campaign, I want to say. I haven't booted up in God knows how long. Last played, September 8th, 2021. I did stream it once or twice way back when, but I only did it that time and that was it. I don't think I have those VODs anymore, though they're long gone. I think I might have to double check. But yeah, I've been wanting to play 8-Bit Armies co-op with someone for a while now. And I also mentioned Age of Empires. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition has a few co-op campaigns. So yeah, and I was like, oh, I've got to play those with someone. And on the topic of increased variety, this again leads into another topic. A lot of my topics have been segueing quite smoothly. There's a new type of content I want to get into, and that's first impressions. Those are pretty straightforward. They're first impressions. This is mainly for streaming, not for YouTube, but if I find a game that I wouldn't mind playing... So the reason why I actually came up with first impressions is because there was one game on my stream backlog that I wanted to try. Well, that I want to stream. But, so I figured I'd give it a quick try before fully streaming it, and turns out I wasn't quite on board with it as I thought I would be. So it got me wondering, okay, if I feel this isn't streamable, what am I going to do with it? Because the game was okay to play, it just didn't feel like it was stream worthy. So I figured, you know what, I might start doing first impressions.
Okay, that sounds promising, actually.
Yeah, because it does kind of
that'll be different.
Yeah, because it would help me get into the mindset of, if I don't like this game, then yeah, or if I do like this game but it's not stream worthy, you know. So yeah,
Smart approach.
all right. Let's get to some goals away from content creation. So starting from the top there, I plan on getting a COVID booster this year.
Okay.
Because ever since everyone started taking the all 3 jabs, you know, the disease has been pretty much down to a minimum. I mean, we still get cases, obviously, but like, it's not that much of a trouble these days. But the reason I'm getting the 4th jab is because COVID is still out there. It's still killing people. Yeah.
That's true.
And the reason, so obviously that I have my reasons for getting the fourth COVID jab, but the reason why I plan to get it this year is because, and this leads into another away from content creation topic. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm hitting the big 3-0 this year.
He's getting old.
Mm-hmm.
Always in that stage.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say when my birthday is, but rest assured, I do hit 30 this year. Not looking forward to it.
Remember, guys, quick, record, lock that in. We need to know this stuff.
Yeah, no, unlike my age, my birthday is not public knowledge. Right now, at least. So, yeah. On the topic of getting old, still on the away from content creation, so I don't know why I put this in, but I figure I might as well talk about it. Complete my PSP collection. So, as you guys know, I've been collecting some old games. And as it happens, my PSP collection is well over half done.
Yeah.
So I could probably finish it this year if I wanted to. That goal's not entirely set in stone, but you know. But yeah, fourth COVID jab and hitting 30, those are pretty much set in stone, especially hitting 30.
Are you sure? I don't think I'd want to hit 30.
Well, I don't want to hit 30, but I'm going to either way.
Hi, how old are you, Clue?
We're
Me,
streaming.
I'm
Are you sure you want to
actually-
say that on stream or no?
By age, it shouldn't matter all too much. I'm still youngling at
You can give-
23.
Oh,
Oh, you are
okay.
just a little baby.
I haven't weared yet. I haven't cried, so I've been doing pretty well. Don't screw this up for me. Ugh.
Are you guys planning on getting a COVID booster as well? Actually, Clue, I don't think you're eligible for it because you're, young. But what about you, Noodles?
I hadn't really thought about it, no.
The only reason why... Oh, did I say it? I might have forgotten now. But the only reason why I said... the only reason why I decided to get the booster jab this year is because it was the minimum age to get it was previously brought down to 30. Down from, I want to say, 50.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I'm not entirely sure if that's still a thing, but either way, I'm going to get the booster anyway because I want to be safe than sorry. Because, like I said, COVID's still out there and still killing people. Because even though we're not in a pandemic anymore, the WHO did say that it is still a global health emergency and that shouldn't be ignored.
Yeah, it's also hard to look at a bit more statistics, especially when it's a bit relaxed on some parties.
Also on the topic of stuff happening this year, plans for GTA 6.
If it
Big
releases
one.
this year.
Now, we were waiting for this one.
Yeah, what'd you say, Noodles?
If it releases this year.
PC
Plus-
version definitely won't be, but
Are you going to get a PS5, eh?
I'm not going to get a PS5 just for one game. Not even for one exclusive game either, to be honest. But I was planning on getting a PS5 for both GTA 5 and GTA 6 because when GTA 5 was first released on PS5 and Xbox Series X, it showed off ray tracing and, as people discover in the game credits, FSR. And that extra content that was released on the PS5 version is supposed to come to PC at some point. However, I don't think we're going to get FSR or ray tracing because those require DirectX 12 to run on, and the PC version runs DirectX 11. So I'll be very surprised if they manage to put that in the game on PC. But yeah, Clue, you and I talk about GTA 6. We've been talking about playing GTA 6 online as soon as it releases. Or
Yeah,
at least for
yeah.
PC, yeah.
The anticipation has been real for a very long time, so I think as soon as it comes out, it will make us buy it. It comes to the point where everyone knows that whether it comes out in a good state or not, it's still going to be highly anticipated, so everyone's going to get it.
Yeah. Hey, Reese, how you doing? So yeah, but we do plan to play GTA 6 as soon as it comes out. What about you, Noodles?
I'll be buying it day one. Probably take a couple of days off work to get through the single player.
Lots of people are probably going to be doing that.
Yep, it's going to be a pandemic in of itself. No one's working.
But yeah, I'll have it on the PS5 and then I'll get it on PC when it comes out later.
Yeah, I might just wait till the PC version myself because, like I said, I don't want to get a PS5 just for one game. It's not worth it.
Well, there's lots of good games to get on the PS5, so you can get the PS5
but a lot of these games
for GTA 6, but then pick up a whole bunch of other good games at a discount.
Yeah, but also a lot of those games that I want to play on PS5 are also on PC. So what's the point?
Yeah, thinking about it, I think a lot of the exclusives that I would get the PS5 for have already been moved over to the Steam.
Yeah,
so it's not quite now an initiative to actually get it anymore.
And I
True.
also still have my PS4, so if I want to access the games on the new Classics catalog, I could just play it on that. And I heard that the Classics catalog actually runs better on PS4 than PS5, oddly enough.
That's crazy.
Glad to see me streaming again. Well, I'm glad to be streaming again. I actually held off on streaming this year till I could do, well, this stream. So yeah. And on the topic of well, this kind of segued into two topics. Which one should I talk about? Because we were talking about GTA 6, and then I mentioned the classic games catalog on the PSN. So let's start with GTA. So on the topic of playing GTA Online, catching up on GTA 5. I do plan to actually get that over and done with this year. Because the last 2 years I've been kind of delayed doing it. 2023 was because I got suspended. 2024, we didn't really start ramping that up until around September when we got to the casino heist.
I don't think I was even really actually a part of that until the casino heist.
You were there in the casino missions and the comeback stream.
Yeah, I was. Other than that, that's the only time bit of it. I don't even actually wasn't a part of it beforehand either, so I wouldn't even know what you really got up to.
Yeah,
I've watched a bit of a fair bit of what you've previously put out already, but other than that, to be definitive, what's the catch up is kind of a struggle.
Yeah. This is what happens when some of the guys you originally play with decide to call it quits on the game. Because they called it quits back in, I want to say early 2017. This was, I want to say around the time of gun running. So, yeah.
So I'd say that makes sense too.
Noodles, when did you, just out of curiosity, when did you get GTA 5 on PC?
When? Does it tell me here?
On Steam, it should tell you the purchase date.
Where does it tell you that?
Good question. Store
Lost
page.
as well.
I'm just checking on Steam myself. Store page. That's hours played. Where's purchase date? I don't see purchase date. Huh. Okay, interesting. I pre-ordered back in January 2015 when it was when the pre-orders first went up. And Rockstar were adamant that it would release on January 27th at the time. But then when January 24th came around, Rockstar were like, we're going to delay the PC version just to give it some extra polish. And they did that twice before it finally released.
I love the word polish.
But apparently I can. I have to pull it up, look it up.
You can check your... On Steam, if you go to settings, and then check account details.
Yeah,
and then
so I'm looking at it now.
view purchase history, yeah. But you have to scroll all the way down. Like, there's no search bar for that or anything. But yeah. On the topic of catching up, we need to do the same with Red Dead 2.
Yes, another good topic, another good point.
Yeah, one reason why I actually added that to the doc was because even though I doubt Rockstar are going to kill it anytime soon, they did remove a feature. They did remove one of the most well-loved features of the game. Your horses are no longer named.
What?
Rip HorseyHorseFace in name.
I was thinking of what was the Rip 6? That's it.
Yeah, you had a horse named Six to reference when we first played the casino update, or at least when I did, and you were there.
There you go.
Yeah.
13th of December in 2018.
That's pretty late for the PC version. That was when GTA first started getting all the big money activities coming in.
I think I wasn't really that interested because I had obviously finished it on the PS3, and then at the beginning online wasn't that great, and so I never really bothered to pick it up because I'd completed it.
But yeah, Red Dead 2. So, Clue, we need to get back to that at some point, and as it's probably going to be more of a streamed game than a YouTube game because, I mean, Red Dead 2 is kind of sluggish compared to GTA.
Yeah, I feel that.
You still not planning on playing the PC version of Red Dead 2, Noodles?
No.
Just PS4?
Yep, I've played it. That's fine.
Alright. There's not much catch up on Red Dead 2 because since we're done with that, what else are we going to do after that?
Yeah, I can't really say I have anything really on Red Dead 2. I pretty much played with you a few times, played a few times with other people, and kind of left it at that as well, just to see if I can pick up where we left off as their own sort of little thing with it.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, I can't really pick up what anyone else could put down anyway, so it really just comes down to what we do.
Yeah. Other than that, there's really no need to play Red Dead 2. Unless Rockstar actually comes back to and adds more stuff. Because there's so many opportunities for stuff that players actually want them to add. They just won't.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I also kind of like the idea that they decided to try and put the attention from that game also to GTA 6, which is why it might be also feel like a bit lackluster.
Yeah,
sometimes when thinking in that sort of regard, you can't help but be feeling more anticipated about what else is going on around inside.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, like, even the Wild West has a bunch of things you could do. Like, The only way you can really make money in Red Dead Online is through the businesses. There's no, like, missions or anything like the heists in GTA that you can make a lot of money from. Because, like, there are banks in Red Dead Online that can't be robbed, but Rockstar could add, like, missions based on, robbing banks and stuff. Not for large money because, the banks aren't exactly very big, but,
Yeah. Then again, I think when thinking of making Red Dead 2 and even Red Dead Redemption 1, is they had the preconceived idea of what they wanted to sort of make the sort of era and the setting around. Whereas if they done that same sort of setting in a different time period as well, you can also kind of... It's hard to say because some other brands have done it and they don't really have much else going for them as well. But why...
When you say brands, you mean like other Wild West games?
Not Wild West, like maybe even sort of era-based stuff. So like you have Assassin's Creed do their same sort of Assassin's Creed, but they do it in different eras.
Yeah, but those are set like across history and in specific time periods. There's not one that's set in the Wild West at all.
Yeah, but I think that's also why, because if people were to get a Wild West Assassin's Creed, they could already go to Red Dead Redemption. So why let go of what they have in their pretty much in their pocket at this point, metaphorically? Then again, though, they also have the more modern time, as we know, as GTA is a more modern version, as it would be. So I think that's what makes it really different as well. If they decided that they wanted to change it up and try and do something new, you could probably get away with it, but other brands do different time periods and other brands have different things in mind for it.
Yeah, plus there was another online multiplayer game set in the Wild West that did try to copy what they thought Red Dead 2 was going to be like. I think it was called Wild West Online. It got a fair amount of players when it was up, but I haven't heard anything about it since Red Dead 2 came out.
Yeah.
Anyway, with Red Dead 2 done. Now, onto the other thing that the previous conversation segued into. Jeez. Where was it? So, I mentioned the classic games catalog on PSN. So, I plan on streaming more retro games from my childhood. Because the reason why I added that to my... The reason why I added it to the document was because literally just yesterday, I got my hands on this. If you can see that, the webcam lights. Can you guys see that on the screen?
Oh, yeah. Definitely can.
Lord of the Rings.
Return of the King. I actually had the... I no longer... Obviously, I don't have it anymore, but I found this, obviously. I actually had the Platinum release, so the one with the grey cover and the shrunken front cover, whatever you call it.
Yeah, that Platinum Edition, yeah.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, I found this at the local retro shop in town, and it's kind of got me wondering if it's kind of got me thinking I should do more retro game streams. I probably won't stream this though because it is full of copyrighted music.
Yeah.
I do have it emulated, but yeah, like I'm not going to stream it.
That's the only thing else that made me think about it is I had that same preconceived idea of sort of playing games that you remember from your childhood that make you the sort of, gamer that you are today.
Yeah.
And the first thing I thought about was the old original Ratchet and Clank series.
I do want to stream those at some point, but I want to stream I also want to stream the PS3 games. The what were they called?
Oh yeah, there was a few to name. There was like
I'm not talking about each individual game. I'm talking about the entire. They were all grouped in their own sort of universe. What was that called?
You talking about the original trilogy?
No, the PS3 games. Because we have the original trilogy. We also have all three of the trilogy games on PS2. We also have Ratchet Gladiator, and also we have both the PSP and the PS2 version of Size Matters.
Yes.
And we also have the PSP version of Secret Agent Clank. We never had the PS2 version.
No.
But yeah, the PS3 games, I want to play those as well, but I can't stream them because of the PS3's stupid encrypted HDMI port. And yes, I know there are ways to bypass it, but I don't know. I want to be able to play them without having any input delay from the scaling on the output.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember. I think it was... What games were they? It was 3 games in total, wasn't it?
For what?
Of that Future Saga you're talking about. You're talking about the Future Saga of PlayStation 3?
Oh yeah, that's what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Tools of Destruction, I believe, was the first one. Quest for Booty is the short one that's set in between games.
Yep.
What's that time travel one? My brother loved that one.
That's the Crack in Time.
A Crack in Time. there's also one that's set after that. I think it's called Q-Force. We never had that one.
Yeah, I think it was. Oh, actually, no, we had it. I think it was. Q-Force had another name for us.
Or is it Into the Nexus?
Into Nexus was different, I believe.
Because Tools of Destruction started it. Quest for Biddy was the short game set in between that wraps up that and starts into A Crack in Time. Is it Into the Nexus that concludes that?
Yeah, Into the Nexus was the conclusion. I think there was another Nexus game that had the similar name. It was like a part 1 or part 2, I think it was.
Okay. We also had All for One.
That one was one of the ones I was seeing about. That's past future tense.
Okay.
Future.
My brother and I, we never really finished that one. I don't even know if we still have it. But yeah, I was thinking to myself, if I figure out a way to stream that, I'm gonna have to figure out how to play it with 3 others.
If I would be down to play that, I have it as well, and I think I haven't finished it yet, but I play it snippets every time I go back home.
But worst comes to worst, what we can do is, if I do have a copy, then I can emulate it, and then I can set up the emulator to take in multiple controller inputs. Have you and ICN, whoever our 4th person will be, parsec onto my desktop to have input as the other players.
That'd be sick.
It also depends if the game can even be played from start to finish in the emulator, because PS3 emulation it's getting better, but it's still not perfect. There's some games still have issues playing to the finish.
Fair.
Hell, some games still have problems trying to even get into the game from the main menu. Yeah, it's pretty complex.
Yeah.
Noodlez, you've been quiet.
I haven't played any Ratchet and Clanks.
The reboot game's on Steam if you want to try it.
I do want to pick up the one on PS5. Rift in Time, is that what it is?
Yeah, the newest one.
Yeah, but
that was also released on PC, wasn't it? Or am I wrong? Because
Yeah,
I know the reboot's on PC.
That was one of the exclusives games I mentioned. The reason why I don't get PS5 is because it's the exclusives I really want. I've already got now, or at least that one game.
Well, Sony have been open to bringing their games to PC in recent years. There are some games that a lot of people are still waiting on, though. Like the original Ratchet and Clank games, obviously. God of War!
Yes, that's a big one.
Oh, those were great games. I have the PS2 games and the PSP games, so I can emulate them just fine. And God of War 3, I can play on my PS4, because that was remastered for that. God of War Ascension, though, still stuck on PS3. Can't stream it.
Ouch.
And I have not played any of the new ones, the Ragnarok games, so... Yeah. And on the topic of console games, more console streams, maybe? Because I do have a capture card, and there are some games on PS4 that I want to stream that are still only on PS4. And maybe Xbox as well. There are a few Xbox exclusives I want to stream as well.
That's not a good point.
I also want to... That's also another reason... That's also why it's segued into that, because the retro games... So... Unless I specifically say why, I don't usually like to emulate retro games, because... Well, I like to play them in the truest form possible, whether it be on original hardware, or maybe those FPGAs that I got currently packed away. Because Noodlez, I think I showed you some of them, but I have FPGA consoles that can play original cartridge games just like the original hardware.
Mm-hmm. And that's like the what's that popular Game Boy one?
The Analogue Pocket.
Yeah, Analog Pocket, like that.
Yeah, I have one. I also got the dock too, so I can actually hook it into my capture card. I still need to get a controller for it though, which segues into another topic away from content creation. Complete my 8-bit retro controller collection. So I just recently bought the my third, well, not, I won't say it's my third. I say my sixth Super Nintendo controller from them. But it's currently, but I only have 3 right now because 2 were previously Bluetooth and I gave those away. Big mistake. 1 got damaged. Big sag. And the other one, the D-pad started drifting out of nowhere. It was a little bit difficult to play with. So, yeah. But yeah, I do want to finish my retro controller collection somewhere because I have all the NES controllers, so that's done. Because I only need like 4 of those and that's it. For my Super Nintendo collection, or the controllers that is, I need to get Hello, who just joined?
Hello.
That's it. It's a Icy.
Hey, Icy, how you doing?
Good.
We're on stream, by the way.
That's fine.
Also, you're a little bit quiet. Icy, you would love to have input on the conversation we just finished. We were talking about Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
So we're talking about streaming some. Earlier we were talking about streaming some console games, and I mentioned streaming the Ratchet and Clank games, but the PS3 games currently aren't viable right now because I don't have a means of capturing them.
You can capture them.
I know you can, but I want to be able to do it perfectly though, because I'm kind of picky when it comes to that sort of thing.
I mean, let me do something real quick.
What's up?
I had, funnily enough, just finished up with a PS3.
Yeah.
Very comedically timed. Because get back in. And pull up OBS again.
Oh, you're going to screen share? Just don't screen share anything that could be...
It's a PlayStation 3. There's nothing to share.
Okay, if you insist. Because stream's going to see this.
Plug in the controller. Input the date.
Oh, you're setting up a PS... Oh yeah, like, I can see you're capturing it. Like, you're using a workaround.
Yeah, just works. Nothing wrong with it.
Like,
Works
isn't it
100%.
like... Isn't it like a scaling issue or anything? Or...
No, it's just PS3 games were meant for 1080p at 720p.
Yeah, 720p is fine. But some can work at 1080p as well, but...
Yeah. But, like, I can... Like, this is entirely workable. Like, my stream looks perfectly fine on my end.
I know PSN is still online on PS3, but can you still play online games together with others?
Nope. Only local.
Okay, that throws that out the window then. So if you want to play All for One together, Ratchet and Clank All for One, I would have to emulate it.
Yes. And then parsec it.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Because, like, you know, just start playing. Just gonna start playing right now.
Is that off a PS5?
No, this is a PS3. This is a PS3.
How do you get the PS3 to work?
So I have a HDMI splitter, a 2-to-1 splitter that bypasses HDCP, which is the main reason a PS3 doesn't like being recorded. And then I put it into my capture card.
It's an anti-piracy measure, which is kind of understandable when you think about it, but lots of people don't like it. Is that Ratchet and Clank 1?
Nope. Tools of Destruction, the first PS3 game.
I remember it looking better.
Huh?
I remember it looking better, graphically speaking.
No, you're just privileged by 4K ray tracing.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
No, I think now that he mentions it, it
4K
does
I'm not fussed with, but ray
looks
tracing
more retro
I
now.
I do like my ray tracing.
Oh wait, actually, it's hard to say.
But yeah, anyway,
and this is the game I will be speedrunning.
Oh yeah, have you been watching Games Done Quick? Because I think they're live right now, actually. So yeah. Have you been taking part in their events, or you just been watching their stream?
Oh god, no! I can't afford that. You know how fucking expensive it is to get a fucking trip to Florida?
Oh, no, I was talking about, like, you know, online and whatnot.
No. But my goal for 2025 is to get into Australian Speedrun Marathon, ASM, which is in Brisbane.
You have talked about that previously.
Yep. I don't have audio at the moment, so it's really fucking me up.
I think I've got it muted, so...
Oh, I normally have audio. I have a earpiece plugged into the back of my TV.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like, you said you had a hooked into the front of your TV. Can the audio come through the splitter as well? Through the HDMI?
Yes.
Because I've heard some people have had issues trying to capture the audio properly when it comes to PS4 capture.
It's right there. Well, you can't see it, but... Video capture device is there. I've got it turned off at the moment, so...
Okay.
Advanced audio properties. If you unmute it, you can actually hear it.
Can I even... Okay, go ahead. Are you trying to do a glitch?
Yes, funny enough, this is the hardest trick in the run. And it's the first planet. Because the game is angry. It doesn't like it.
Alright, anyway, are you gonna keep screen sharing, or... We're gonna be
let's move on from this. He can enjoy it.
You can. I'm still gonna keep trying. I need to practice it anyways.
Can I do something with... There we go. But yeah, anyway, on to another topic. What were we talking about before Icy popped in?
Oh.
Was it the controllers?
You're just talking about... Oh yeah, your 3DO. Was that 3DO?
8-bit dough.
8-bit dough.
Oh, the controller collection. Yeah, retro stuff.
Yeah, so anyway, what I was saying is that I have all 4 NES controllers, so that's done. I have 3 Super Nintendo controllers that that were... 2 of them were collected over time, but the one I just got recently. I did have 3 others, but they had to get thrown out because they were... Sorry, 4 others, because they were damaged and or already breaking. And 2 of them I gave away because they were Bluetooth and I wanted the 2.4G ones. Big mistake! So yeah. I also have 2 Sega ones packed away as well for my Sega Mega Drive FPGA console. I might get 2 more of those because there are some 4-player Sega games. Noodles, you said you played Sega games back in the day?
Not too much. I was always a Nintendo boy.
Okay. One reason I want to finish up the controller collection is because for the Super Nintendo specifically, so as I said, I have 3 controllers already. I have the Noodles, I don't know if you own one, you never really talked about it, but I have the little the 5-player add-on dongle thing, what you may call it?
Multi-tap?
Yeah, that's the one. And it's not the little square one, it's the long one. Long one, main cable comes out here, the 4 controllers plug into the bottom, and then you plug that into the 2-player port in the console.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never had one as a kid, but I found it at a retro shop one day, and I was like, I had to have that. So yeah. Then since I got 3 controllers, I need to get 2 more, and then that's done for the Super Nintendo. That is. I also need to get the. I I also need to get the new not Xbox, fucking 8BitDo brought out some new Nintendo 64 controllers because they collab with Analogue to make those controllers, because Analogue now released a Nintendo 64 FPGA, which I'm also planning on getting at some point. So I can enjoy some N64 games. I've only got like one game though, I think it's Turok. Did you play Turok back in the day, Noodles?
I think I rented it a couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the first 2 games are remastered on Steam now, so you can easily find those. But yeah.
Ah, that didn't make sense.
You talking to yourself?
Yeah, I'm talking to myself.
But yeah, I plan on finishing my retro controller collection this year. There's only a few I need to get, so... For the N64, I might get all 4, because obviously there are 4-player games. The Nintendo 64 had 4 controller ports, and the Analog N64 controller, again, also has 4 ports. So, yeah, I want to get that done at some point. I do have another few quick topics to get through here, so... For Twitch and YouTube, I have no plans to do simulcasting. You guys know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Streaming to both services at the same time.
To 2 or more services, yeah. I have no plans to do that because of Twitch's limitations on the matter. Plus, it's not great on YouTube anyway. And fuck it!
What limitations are you talking about?
So, Twitch does technically allow simulcasting, but the experience itself cannot be better than what Twitch allows. So 6,000 bitrate across the board, as an example. You can look at both. You can look at chats on each service, but you can't merge them, which kind of sucks. But Twitch is just a better platform for streaming anyway. I don't want to do Kick because fuck Kick.
Kick uses fucking the Twitch's API anyways.
Yeah, because of Twitch's source code that leaked.
No, it's just they use the same Amazon API.
That too. But Kick is just not a good place in general. Like, I understand why some people would migrate to Kick, not just for the favorable subscriptions, but for other reasons that, you know, got them moved off of Twitch to begin with.
Yeah, we go.
But Kick's just... One reason I don't want to go to Kick is because it promotes gambling. And it's opt-out, not opt-in, which sucks.
Yes.
Were you responding to me or something you did in the game?
No.
So, yeah. And on the topic of that... I need to find some more moderators with better hours.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find ones with the good hours for you.
Yeah, because I mean, the bots I've been using have been doing a pretty good job by themselves, but what about when it comes to an event where the bots just don't work? And I mean all of them. Like, I'll need someone...
The way you say that, if
What?
you were to have someone like that, you'd actually have to pay them.
Would I?
Yes,
I know some streamers pay their moderators, but that's because they want to.
That's because they are full-time moderators. The same as what you are implying.
Well, not really. I'm not asking for someone.
You can't
someone who's
force someone
full-time.
to just sit in your stream.
No, I know that.
You'll find some that are actually willing to help out and do it. Not necessarily.
I didn't say
constantly,
I didn't say I wanted them to be there at all times. I just want ones with better hours to be there. Doesn't mean they have to be there 100% of the time. But yeah, this is going to segue into a bit of a topic that's a little bit sensitive for me. But Noodles, I was hoping you could probably provide some insight to this as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this year, one of the goals I have here in the document is this year is to just be a better person overall. Now, the reason why I say this is because I don't usually talk about this so openly, and even when they're going to partially discuss this, but not in its entirety. So, the reason why I aim to be a better person this year is because over the last few years, I've had some, let's just say, issues in a few other Twitch communities, and I'm not proud of it. In fact, Noodlez, you were party to one of these issues.
Oh, was I?
Yeah, because you were moderating. I think you still do moderate for them.
Carly's?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna put my hands up and say, yeah, I fucked up in those communities, and I got banned in a few of them because of it, and I wholly deserved it. So, yeah.
Well, I think you're definitely a lot more chill from back in those days.
Because back in those days, I was only 22 at the time when I first started actually fully getting on Twitch myself. Because I had my accounts that back as far back as August 2013. But yeah, that was at the time when I was just finding Twitch myself. And yeah, I was. Let's just say I wasn't exactly, quote, well behaved. But everything really started coming to a head back in. It was either December 2023 or January 2024, where I started. That's when I got banned from a lot of communities in such a short time, because I just did some really stupid shit.
Well, it's good that you're able to reflect on that and realize what you did wrong. That's, I guess, probably the first and most important step, so then you just don't repeat the same mistakes.
It's also very impressive that you actually have the bravery to express it as well at this current stage as well.
Well, it takes a bigger man to admit mistakes than to what's the term?
You don't have a lot of those nowadays.
Yeah.
No one wants to be the bigger man nowadays.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be right, and no one wants to be wrong.
Yeah, but like I was saying, it takes a bigger man to admit mistakes than fucking what's the term for the other thing? Double down, I guess. Yeah, I have been trying to make up for it in these communities, but there's only so much I could do when I've been banned from these communities, and a lot of them have actually rejected my ban appeals, even though I've been explicitly trying to apologize for what I did.
Yeah. It's also on their part to not willingly accept your apology. Again, it's a thing about stubbornness.
That's their prerogative. I'm not going to argue with it. But like, if they don't want me there, then fine, I'll fuck off. Like, I'm not going to argue. But one thing that doesn't help the situation, doesn't help my situation at least with everything, is that I found out the hard way, and I don't think a lot of streamers know this. Ban appeals have a character limit. And it's because of that character limit that I haven't been able to fully apologize for everything and, say that I messed up. I've had to keep everything bare bones. It doesn't help. So, yeah. There's also, I've had a few ban appeals still, in the process of being appealed, but I don't think they've noticed them, because they haven't been accepted nor rejected. So, yeah, I don't think they've actually seen the ban appeals. You know what I mean?
Some streamers just don't even look at ban appeals. Once you're gone, you're gone. They don't really care if you appeal.
I mean, like I said, I've tried apologizing, but there's only so much I can do in a ban appeal that can only be bare bones. But the least they could do is, like, if they don't want me there, then fine. But at least reject the ban so it doesn't have to be held over my head.
Yeah, that's just a bit of an honest thing. The fact that they don't do that also can be weighing on someone's soul as well.
I'm chalking up to the fact that they probably just haven't noticed, because there was one streamer who, in another streamer's chat, I was actually interacting with, and yeah, we were chatting just fine. So I think that particular streamer, I just think because I haven't been in their community because of the whole shared ban info that you can do with other streamers, and yeah, I just don't think they've noticed that I was banned in their community. Because, like I said, we were chatting in another streamer's community just fine, and yeah. So they just haven't noticed.
It's crazy.
I personally don't do shared ban info because it has led to people getting banned from other communities that they didn't do anything in with. That they didn't do anything in.
Can also lead to false information that way too.
What's that?
Can also lead to false information that way too. So, overinflating the crisis that may have taken place.
Yeah, in fact, that's actually happened in one streamer that I found. So, of all the issues I had on Twitch over the last year, I'd say 95% of it was my fault. The other 5% was not me, or was probably shared ban info or what have you. There was one ban though that I found that, because when you get banned from a streamer's community, you can actually see moderators can leave a note for that person as to why they got banned, and that person can read that note. However, this note was like completely blown out of proportion. Like, they literally called me racist. They said that I look down on people who... How do I word this properly? So they said it was racist, which is flat out wrong. They said that... They said that I don't believe in mental health, which is flat out wrong. I am just as much of an advocate as anyone else. And they said that they also claim that I don't believe people deserve partnership? Where the fuck are they getting that information? Because there have been a few streamers that I follow that got partnered, and I'm happy for them. Like, I've sent my congratulations and everything.
Yeah, that's what I hate about sometimes, have these sort of people that are supposed to be trusted, and everything can get blown out of proportion.
Yeah, mind you, this is a streamer whose community I've never been in before, so I'm not going to name any names, but yeah. God, those reasons for banning me were just blown way out of proportion. They were just straight up false.
Just even thinking about that is already grinding gears.
But yeah, ever since that situation went down in December 2023, January 2024, I forget exactly when it happened. I have been in talk with some of the moderators from these communities about the situation, and yeah. But everything's been relatively cool since then. But I'm still in the process of, trying to appeal my bans and stuff. Yeah. Go away, Windows 10.
Bollocks.
But, yeah. But, see that I was accused of racism, putting down the mental health community, and saying that people don't deserve partnership, like, that, I was really taken aback by that. Like, good lord.
That's why at the same time you can never trust easily until you're fully confident in someone's abilities and their judgment. So even when you say, thinking back to what you previously said earlier, is with moderators with better times, And of course, you know, they don't have to be there all the time. But at the same time, is you want someone you trust that will actually have the correct judgment for your community. If you don't have that, I wouldn't appreciate them being anywhere near us anyway.
Yeah.
It just seems like, what's the word?
Are you talking about the shared ban lists and whatnot?
No, just sort of like, what's that? Pretty much like defamation. You trust them to have all this
defamation.
ability.
Oh, you're talking about the legal term.
Yes, like with the idea that they can have the power to actually moderate you, but then almost do anything that can actually ruin your good name. That's what gets me.
On the topic of good name, well, not the good part, but the name part. That's half the reason why I changed my name from Worldwide Noob to Worldwide Alex. Granted, though, even though it expedited the name change, the actual plans for the name change predated all that. So,
honestly, I didn't even. I looked at it and I thought, what? I think it was originally when we met. I remembered Worldwide Noob, but then as time kind of went by, I just looked at it more and more, thinking, "Guess what? I was Worldwide Noob. I must be just dreaming."
You were not dreaming.
Yeah, I honestly just thought it was like that, and I thought it was the whole time, and it wasn't. I was sitting there thinking, what have I been reading? Have I been on someone else's channel?
No, it is still me.
Is that because the connotation of the word noob could be, like, derogative?
No, that's not the reason I changed it at all. Like, the reason I call myself a noob was... That stems way back to college. Way before I started content creation. But yeah, just be a bad person overall. Some of these communities I've been in have... Like, how do I say this?
Like, either way, you've got the idea of, like, streaming a PS3 is not that bad.
That topic ended ages ago, I see.
Yeah, but I was just continuing to show you.
We're on the wrong thing, mate.
Yeah, I know. We're on, like, 7 different topics later, but, you know, I was still playing to just show you.
Yeah, I know, I can see that.
I was giving you an extended preview of, like, what a PS3 would be.
I don't think we've been focusing on it at all.
Exactly. I don't care.
I've been looking at it only because I've missed Ratchet.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's
anyway,
the game I'll be speedrunning.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, anyway, yeah, just be a better person overall, and yeah, just don't be the dickhead you used to be. When I say you, I'm referring to myself.
I was going to say, I already feel offended, even though you're probably speaking facts.
Would you like a bit of friendly criticism as a friend, letting you know now?
Go
Don't
ahead.
take it from Icy. Don't take it from Icy. Don't take it from Icy.
If you're going to say words, don't do it on stream, but...
No mean words.
Go ahead.
Just tone down the tech snobbiness. Just a little bit. Like, you do tend to flaunt, like, I have the best GPU. I'm bottlenecking by 2%. I'm like, man, I have a 4060. I'm chugging along. You'll hear, like, my 5900 XTX isn't enough. I need to go for a 5090. Exaggerations. These are exaggerations.
The fact that he says he needs something better, he's already shown that he has that sort of, you know, not the word insecurity. What's the word? He acknowledges his disadvantages too, so it also can be contradictory on that part too.
Well, that actually leads into another topic. So I have PC upgrades in here, followed by 3 question marks.
Oh god, so, what I just said's coming to fruition.
Already.
I'm probably...
I kid, Alex.
No, what I'm getting at though is I'm probably not going to get any big upgrades. Definitely not my graphics card, because that's definitely going to hold me for another generation or 2. From this point, that is. But I have been having issues with my computer just randomly shutting off. I hope it doesn't do it this stream. Well, not randomly shutting off, but randomly restarting. And I've looked it up, and the only thing I can really think of is that it has to do with my RAM. Which is going to be running... If I need to get new RAM anyway, then I might as well upgrade to DDR5 RAM. But if I'm going to upgrade to DDR5 RAM, I need to get a new CPU. Because my CPU doesn't support DDR5 RAM, only DDR4.
And new motherboard, I'm assuming.
Yes, that too.
So it's a flow-on effect for yourself.
Yeah.
No big upgrades. I have to get a brand new computer.
But the reason why they're marked by 3 question marks is only if I really need them. Because the forced restarts, they haven't been happening too frequently. Like, it's happened once today, and that was it. Like, they might not even happen tomorrow, so who knows? They tend to do it once almost every day. But I haven't noticed any other issues, so yeah. So yeah, but yeah, back to the previous topic. Just be a better person overall. And some of those moderators
Blue,
I've been. What?
Yes.
Blue, you and I have a New Year's resolution we have to uphold for 2025.
If you're trying to give me a New Year's resolution, I'm all for it.
We have to bully Alex less.
Wow.
You're asking for a lot there.
Yeah.
But
I tried,
no,
Alex, but it's not going to happen. We got to bully you. It's started the contract.
It's not like that, Alex, at all. It's just we kind of love taking the piss when it comes to certain things in games. I don't know what Icy's like, but I think that's on my end at least.
That's just what friends do.
Considering me and Icy are literally the worst arch enemies in GTA 5. every time one of us starts up a lobby and I join, and Icy's in it, the first thing that pops up is your arch enemies. Icy the kitty is
Don't
in
worry,
here.
that's
I'm
the
just
same
like,
with Alex
what?
too.
yeah, every time
I wonder why.
Every time I start,
everyone's arch enemy.
every time I start GTA, it does tell me that Ice is my arch enemy. I imagine it has to do with the fact that every time we complete a fucking mission, you have to go and kill me. And apparently there's a whole video on GTA about unspoken rules, and that's one of them.
Yeah, I wonder who made it. Me.
Recite the code of me. I was the one who created it.
You dare tell me the rules? I was there when they were written.
But no, back to the other thing before you interrupted, Icy. But yeah, just be a better person overall. And I actually have been talking with moderators, as I mentioned earlier, and also some of the other streamers. They have noted that I have improved, so they could. Well, I'd say they could vouch for me, but I wouldn't go that far. But they themselves have said that I've gotten better. So yeah. Anyway, on the topic of Twitch, we're actually almost done with this document, so we could be wrapping up stream soon. I plan to take part in more raid trades, because I've only done one raid trade, and that was for Autism Awareness Month. It was a charity raid train. In fact, that was when we started doing Criminal Masterminds 2 and 3, I want to say. I see you were there for Mastermind 3.
Oh.
But yeah, but those VODs are still up there on my second channel with the raid train info in the description. Put in there with
2-3 years ago.
Put in there with the permission of the guy running the raid train. No, that was. When was that actually? Good question. Could probably. Yeah, I'm going to go to my VOD channel real quick. I'm just going to double check.
Go into the vault.
There's a search bar on the thing now, so I can easily find it. Criminal Mastermind. Show all. Let's see. Raid train. Brr. Excuse me. Oh, April 2023. Okay. That wasn't even that long ago.
nearly 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's the craziest part is we seem to forget we already hit 2025, so 2023 still feels like last year.
Yeah. But yeah, I plan to take part in more raid trades. I have been in the talks with, well, not right now, but previously I was in the talks with other streamers about joining their raid trains. Some of them did tell me that they would get back to me about joining their raid trains if they had free slots. I hadn't heard back from them at all.
Ouch.
But to be fair, I wasn't really actively looking at any updates from them, so because that was also at a time when well, it still is the case these days, but I don't have much time for checking the Discord communities because I'm either playing games with you guys, or I'm doing stuff IRL, or I'm streaming, or I'm recording videos, doing editing. I seldom have any time to check into Discord communities, so yeah. But yeah, I do want to take part in more raid trains going forward, so yeah. You guys know what raid trains are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Noodles?
Yes, I do.
You just sit there quietly listening to the topics and then getting your input when we ask for it?
Oh, well,
isn't that how talking works?
Yeah, but like, Noodles, you don't talk as much as these guys.
Yeah, that's because we're annoying.
Could say it better myself.
I have no comment.
Me and Clue are just dumbasses. We'll talk whenever we want, and we can talk a lot.
I think that's shown pretty well on previous content, so...
Refer to any GTA 5 video.
Especially the new ones that are coming, that are being uploaded in 8K.
Which means they'll...
really unnecessary.
Which means they'll get better quality of us screwing around.
I see, this was discussed very early in the stream, but it's just an experiment right now. It might not be permanent. But yeah. On the topic of quality, I'm planning on getting a new microphone because this one, I've had this for almost 8 years now.
What is it?
My current mic, it's an Audio-Technica AT2020 USB. It's a good mic too, but this one in particular has had its run. It's because in recent years it's been having this weird issue where sometimes when I'm speaking, it's very rare, but sometimes when I speak, it may sort of not pop, but sort of click in the audio, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And there was also one really bad instance where I first noticed this. When I was playing Secret of Mana with the Singaporean friendos, and for some reason, my microphone was recording at a higher pitch, and I was trying to speed my voice up, even though it was trying to keep up with the fact that it was being recorded in real time, and it just kept... my voice kept fluctuating. Like, it was so weird. And that's in the video too, I left it in there, so...
One of my goals of 2025 is to get Alex to try Genshin Impact. It would be hilarious.
Not happening!
That's gonna be the first stream of 2025, it has to be.
Okay,
that's my 2024 goal.
Okay, one, this is the first year in 2025. Two, hell no, I'm not trying Genshin Impact. I've tried one gacha game so far. That was Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and the gacha gameplay just completely kept throwing me off.
Then again, though, it has been a pretty big impact with Genshin Impact. No pun intended. It's been pretty big. So you may actually, the hype may have
gacha
a bit as well.
Genshin Impact did start the whole trend with gacha games.
I do genuinely think that Genshin Impact has the biggest map per gigabyte in gaming history.
Good point.
And is that with or without compressed textures?
It's a mobile game, Alex. It's gonna have to have compressed textures.
That's a lot of gigabytes just for compressed textures.
It's 20 gigabytes on your phone, and it has all of this?
Wait, I thought it was more.
No, on phone it's only 20 gigs.
I gotta check my phone there because I haven't been able to download it.
But no, there's no chance I'm trying a gacha game because the gacha mechanics just didn't quite catch me with FF7 Ever Crisis.
They're different mechanics. This game is really open world. That game is linear, mission based.
Well, the only reason why I wanted to try Ever Crisis was because from what I've heard, I don't actually know this, but it has the Before Crisis story in it, which was only released in Japan. So, yeah. I've seen a lot of people play Genshin Impact, and...
How about this? At least 30 minutes on a recording with you and me. That's it. One day. 30 minutes.
If you do that, let me know when you do the stream. I have to be a part of it. Just watching it would be...
Well,
30 minutes and I'll explain whatever you need me to ask you.
Well, I did... One of the topics, which was discussed also early in the stream, was first impressions, so...
There you go. Already first idea.
I can't promise it'll be anytime soon.
Like, let me stream something. Let me stream one more thing for you. I'm not going to explain the game to you. I just want you to look at the map.
Okay.
This is just the map of Genshin.
Oh, I've seen the map.
Oh, no, you haven't seen the map. So this is one region.
Yeah.
Pretty big. This is a second region. This is a third region.
Oh, I didn't know there was a whole region out to sea.
There is a fourth region. There is France, the fifth region. And now there's the desert, and then there is traditional indigenous Maori nation.
Weren't those added in later updates?
Yes. This game gets expanded per update. So if you were to start now, you'd have everything to play through.
Everything is open from the get-go?
No. It is level locked, but by the time you get there through the quest lines, you will have the requirements to go straight to the next mission.
Well, again, I can't promise I'll get to this anytime soon.
That's all I will ask is 30 minutes. No more, no less. And if you like it, hit me up again.
Well,
this game is mainly a solo experience, but there is hints of co-op.
I know. There are side quests you can do co-op.
No, you can't do any quest co-op, but you can do the grind. I'll put in quotation marks. The grind of Genshin you can do in co-op.
I know there's some side stuff you can do that's co-op as well. In fact, that was the first thing that kind of turned me off Genshin Impact originally. Like, I was interested in playing it, and when I saw co-op, I was like, okay, now I'm even more interested in playing it. But then when it said co-op only in the side stuff, that turned me off.
And like, you've got so many more new characters. Like, yeah. I will let you think about it. I will not push it to you. If you decline, fair enough.
All I can say is no promises.
Fair enough. But this, if you were to play, let me put this in perspective. If you were to play from the beginning to where I'm at now, 8 hours a day, maybe even less. If you get, let's put it reasonable. You're a working man. You have 4 hours a day to play Genshin. It would take you still at least 4 months daily
to do everything, or just one region.
Get to where I'm at.
Oh.
4 months, and that's not including the level grind, any characters you want to build, just to get to here in the story. 4 months, daily 4-hour playing.
Right. Okay.
Put into perspective how much content that is.
An absolute fuck ton.
An absolute fuck ton. Plus, the women are so sexy.
That's the most important part.
I mean, it does give me Tales of Vesperia vibes as far as graphics and characters go.
Actually, you didn't even see the funniest part.
No, okay.
This woman here,
Hold up. Okay, yes.
she has a motorcycle.
I think that's my first time seeing the motorcycle.
Yep, this is the newest character, and she is the only one with a motorcycle.
I bet you. So I'm gonna guess it makes her good for traveling.
Oh fuck yeah! I mean, considering that the motorbike can fly,
So it's an oppressor.
not for long, but yes, it's an oppressor.
Yeah, no, I am not playing Genshin Impact. Once I hear the word oppressor, unplayable.
Wow.
Anyway, let me kill her.
Okay.
Like, come on.
I've got my sound muted right now, so I can't hear it. But yeah.
Big numbers. Big numbers make my brain go hee hee. Also, Yoshi. Say hello to Yoshi.
Yoshi!
He tongue. He has a grappling hook, basically.
His tongue is a grappling hook.
Yep.
So instead of being used to swallow enemies, it's used to get to places.
Yep, but you can also eat fruit and explode.
Explode. Okay.
Yeah, like, you see this fruit? Nom. And... explosion.
Oh, you get spit explosions.
Yeah. Yeah, you pick up the fruit and... oh yeah, you can kill the children.
Oh, okay, jeez.
Super brutal.
Oh my god, I'm gonna repeat Order 66 now.
Now you gotta play Genshin again. Now you gotta play it again.
You just have to be the Lord, Icy. It'll be done, my lord.
But yes. I love Genshin. It's like a very chill daily grind for me. For where I'm at, I only have to play an hour a day. That's all I'd have to play. An hour a day to get everything done.
Can I... oh, okay.
The other games? I don't talk about the other games.
That's what you've been doing this whole time.
Again, no promises.
That's fine.
Anyway, that's literally all the topics except for one.
Less GTA.
No. If anything, it's going to be more GTA because we already discussed that early in the stream as well. Catching up on GTA.
Darn it! I tried to get out of it.
But no, I have one more goal away from... well, one more goal overall, but I have one more 2025 goal away from content creation. And that is to get a girlfriend. Because my ass has been single for the last 10 years.
Gotta get on those apps.
No.
No?
Alex, this is going to be hard for you to hear, but you will need to touch grass in order to do that.
Oh, you think I don't know that?
Going outside is just so overrated though.
I mean, if it helps you, I can come down there and actually like order you some fake grass and just bring it inside for you. If that helps.
That is technically touching grass. But no.
That's what I thought of it. I would do the same.
But no, I do want to get a girlfriend at some point.
Don't we all?
I've been single for the last 10 years now, and yeah. There is one girl I've been meaning to ask out. I haven't talked to her in years, but she has appeared in some of my much earlier content. But even there was only like an odd appearance back in the day. I haven't talked to her in years though, so who knows?
Better reach out. Start out that conversation again.
I probably should. But yeah.
Alex did not see me boot up GTA 5.
I did. I decided not to say anything.
You do not see me on GTA 5.
You make it such a persona that you hate it, and yeah, you did not see me. Just start up GTA 5 to play by myself.
I'm literally logging on to sell a car and then logging off.
You can also check your dailies and if there's one you might need help with.
I do not check my dailies, Alex.
That's the only reason why I get on GTA when I don't have anything to do. I log in, check my dailies, and if there's nothing I can do, I just log off.
That was the only weirdest thing about I think it was over the holidays, and the snow started happening in that 2-week period.
Snow? Oh, you're talking in GTA?
Yeah, Christmas. Yeah, in GTA.
Okay. I was about to say snow, no, because
yeah, it's just been happening all over.
Australia rarely gets snow below the mountains.
Yeah, but
at least here in Tasmania, I don't know about the mainland.
Same thing. I think there's a few places, but it's very minuscule.
Anyway, you're saying?
Yeah, I think it was during that 2-week period of the snow and the Christmas specials. I think I saw your name kept coming up as like online, offline every so often. I'd be like, he said he wasn't playing. What's he doing? And then it goes almost offline straight away. I'm just like, oh, that's what he's doing. He's checking his dailies.
I was doing that. I was also doing something else. I forgot what it was now, though. So
yeah, we didn't really plan on playing during the snow. Makes it heaps harder.
Yeah, driving in the snow sucks, even with an off-roader.
You're just bad at driving in GTA 5.
Oh, shut up, best driver in GTA.
He said it, not me.
Now that I think about it, though, that ZR350 Cayo one in the tuners update, that's hard to drive enough as it is. I was pulling my hair out trying to drive it on the snow because it was literally like drift tuning, but double, and it was terrible because I just kept spinning. I couldn't even turn the car; I just spin the whole time. I'm sitting there like, go, go, go. I couldn't go anywhere.
Motherfucker pulled a lunatic trying to run on the spot.
He literally was. It just kept it was literally either that or I'd just do like a mini turn to the right and it'd start doing doughies. I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
You want right? Okay, I go right, boss.
I just realized I forgot to say something when we were talking about the about Twitch's plans for 2025. So, as you guys mentioned, as I mentioned, we were talking about the new encoder and whatnot. I see you know what an encoder is, yes?
Uh-huh.
So, Twitch are rolling out a new encoder for basically high-quality streams. It did spark the conversation, though, that similar with YouTube, you may have to...
You don't need to tune in, but it's just something for your stream to be watching instead of just the fucking Discord overlay.
What are you playing, Genshin?
I'm giving you content, and hey, you dare refuse.
You literally don't stop with this. Oh my god.
But no, what I'm getting at is, it has, with the new encoders coming to Twitch, where's my mouse? It has started the conversation that, similar to YouTube, you may have to set a high resolution to get the new encoder. I personally don't think that's the case, but if it is the case, then I'm going to be streaming in 1440p going forward. But that means my VODs are going to be in 1440p as well on the second YouTube channel. Which means the era of 1080p videos on my YouTube channels may be coming to an end. And I don't mind having
farewell song.
What's that?
Get the farewell song.
Nah, you got my horn to play for that.
Stream can't hear it. Stream can't hear GTA.
I'm playing the womp 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 womp.
Womp womp. How dare you? How dare you?
I need to re-put on the fucking drift tuning for this.
I don't even
yeah, since I stole Clue's car, I should really put this back on drift tuning.
Oh, is that Clue's car that you bought from the...
stole my car.
No, I think that's the car he bought from you at the thing.
Yeah, that was the turning term we used for it though, stolen, because as soon as I clicked it on to allow him to do it, he goes, "It's fine now, bitch." And I was like, "No!"
And all I did was change one color palette, and you're like, "Damn, that looks better than mine."
Yeah, I was like, "Why is the color scheme better?"
Because I just know what's better.
Yeah. So, I was gonna get that paint job as well, delivery.
Anyway, we've pretty much discussed all the topics that I have here on the dock. So, yeah, might as well just we might as well end stream now. So,
all right, bye.
All right, well, that was us for
applause.
tonight. That is my plans for
2025.
What?
Round of applause for 2025. Now
It's only just started. Why are you giving me a round of applause?
Because we made it this far.
It's only January 14th.
Yeah, well, we've completed the first stream. Now let's prepare for the second.
Well, the second stream, I'm actually holding off until probably. We do have a public holiday, or at least down here, we have a public holiday coming up in 2 weeks, so I might actually start streaming then. So who knows?
Everyone does. It's Australia Day. The whole country does. Hence the name.
Unless you're not in Australia.
It's Australia Day? God damn it.
It's Australia Day. Yes.
Hey Luna, Happy New Year to you too. How you doing? We're actually just about to end, so. But yeah, those are my plans for 2025. But yeah, the big thing is Twitch's plans for the new encoder. Very much looking forward to that.
I love how we're talking about goals and that, and the first thing you think of is just what Twitch is doing. It's like, what do you plan to do for 2025? Oh, don't worry about me. Worry about this new encoder.
I mean, I'm glad I hit affiliate, so I'll be able to use the new encoder.
I don't think that matters, Icy. I think anyone can use the new encoder once it's fully rolled out.
You don't think anyone could use it?
No, I think everyone can use it once it's fully rolled out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm glad I hit affiliate.
I think non-affiliates will be able to do it too.
Yeah, but still, I could be happy that I hit affiliate before it came out.
Yeah, he was just mentioning that he's happy that he got affiliate. At least support him. You don't have to go against his every word.
Congratulations, Icy.
Thank you, Luna.
But yeah, anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much all there is to discuss. Well, what I meant to ask you guys this earlier. What are your plans for 2025?
I said it already.
Hopefully for. Oh yeah, sorry, Noodles. Go for it.
I want to go back to Japan. That's my main thing for this year, and maybe buy a house.
I thought you already owned a house, or are you moving?
No, I just rent this place.
Ah. Any chance you might be moving down here to Tasmania?
No, it'll still be here in Perth.
Lame.
No. Move up to Sydney.
I couldn't. No, I would never move to Sydney.
Hey. Well, why not? It's cozy here.
Wait, King.
Cozy's not the word I would use.
You live in Sydney? Maybe I should come dap you up.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. We'll just stick to the GTA.
You mean hatchet over the head?
No,
man.
I'm not letting you pull out the ray gun and kill me in real life, dude.
Now you'd look at me and be like, "Damn, you look like your character, ugly and shit."
Do you plan on streaming again sometime this year, Noodles? Because you haven't done it in God knows how long.
Has been a while. I keep thinking about it. I booted up OBS some point last year, and then I'd totally forgotten how to use it, and I have to rejig everything. So
did you have
if I can get,
Sorry, go ahead.
If I can muster up the effort of going through and getting all my scenes working again, then maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Did you have to go through the process of updating to OBS 28? Because when that update came out, it broke a lot of things because they changed up the entire back end.
I don't know what the update was. I just know there was a big update, and there was a few of the add-ons that I had that have been replaced or no longer supported at all. So I'd have to go through and work out what's replaced it with, or
yeah. When OBS 28 came out, because the backend was completely changed up, a lot of the plugins broke. Well, all of them broke actually. That's why everyone was reluctant to upgrade to OBS 28 because of that reason. And eventually, all the plugins got updated and stuff. But ever since OBS 28. A lot of people have been reluctant to just update at all, even if it's just for a bug fix, because they're worried everything's going to break. It's kind of funny when you think about it.
For context, yeah, Alex is watching a stream. He's not actually this good at driving.
Yes, this is just IC broadcasting on Discord.
Well, I'm
don't
gonna go and find some dinner since I haven't eaten yet, and it's now almost 8 o'clock, 20 to 8.
Clue, I think Noodlez interrupted you. What were your goals for 2025?
Mine was a bit funny in terms of the current work situation I have going on now, but mine was just hopefully progressing to a more suitable certificate in what I'm qualified in, and then hopefully a career change is something that benefits me more.
Right, because you're in the Navy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm currently serving. Yay.
Thank you for your service.
Bring that up again, I dare you.
Do you really not like hearing that?
No, it's nice and all. I like it. It's just it's hard to kind of deal with when you have those special days that people hear it and they feel obliged to do it. It's like we all have our reasons.
It's a nice thing. Well. It's a nice thing for civilians to do.
Thank you for your service, officer. I remember I was for a Sydney Anzac parade. I remember I was just walking down in the ceremonials that we have, and
were you doing the marching, or were you just on something else?
Yeah, I was doing the marching for there, for what I was currently serving for my posting, and I remember walking past it, and just some random guy in the corner, random middle-aged guy in the corner, just waved the flag around. He goes, "Thanks for your service." I was just like, "You're welcome, mate. It's all good. Don't need to thank me."
So basically,
can't respond to that.
So basically, on the surface, you're like, "Thanks, dude, much appreciated." Whereas inside, you were like, "Stop saying that, please."
Yeah, I just feel like I feel like when, especially on a day like that, it's just much more obliged to do it. Some people might not even mean it because they feel it's just the way it has to be. Whereas if you come across people who actually genuinely mean it and say, "No, I'm dead serious," like what you do is different, or what you do may be a struggle, or people actually trying to embracing the idea.
It is a very respectable thing to do.
100%. There's also some areas that people, not saying everywhere in Australia is bad or good, but there's also some areas where people may find it harder to find work. So sometimes they don't have a choice but to find the easy way to move out of that area. Hence, I was one of them, of course. So yeah. Other than that, it still makes me laugh to hear it too. So.
All right. Anyway, we're actually going to call stream here now because, yeah, as we said earlier, all the topics are now discussed, and we kind of got a little off track after that. But yeah, Noodlez, what's for dinner?
Chicken stir fry.
You almost had me thinking you were going to say chicken treat.
No.
Chicken feet.
Been good. Cook my meals.
I see.
That was such a constricted voice to the point where I actually felt like you were like scared. What was it? I need to find.
Look in chat.
Wait, what? That's it. That's where it's at.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh,
Right,
no,
you know
that's
what?
a shame. Oh, no.
You know what? Where's the thing?
It's actually... I would have never thought of that. That's actually hella smart.
Alright.
You cannot unstream for 5 minutes.
5-minute timer starting now.
How much does it cost?
1,000 points.
Okay, so we could probably get, like, what, another hour out of it?
Don't do that! You can only go for so long.
It's good, though, because we'll just keep doing it, and they just keep looking at each other like, oh, so what are your plans on this stream ends? Keep going.
You know, I was thinking maybe I should disable all the redeems since this is a just chatting stream.
Too late! Oh,
uh-oh.
Disable that button too! Disable the disable channel point button.
God damn. You know, that's another thing I should probably add to my 2025 goals. More channel point redemptions.
100,000 points, end stream.
Just end stream.
I'm not entirely sure I want to do that one, but...
Honestly, I would just for the giggles. I'd just reopen it back up straight after and be like, ha, you thought.
A lot of people do, but they have it, like, so stupidly expensive. Like, $1 million. I think one stream I follow has it to $1 billion.
Just to end this stream. That's the only thing, though. There has to be a fine print that says you can't open it back up, like, immediately after. So imagine getting, like, someone putting in the 1 billion points. It's just... They just pop back up. It's like, yeah, you thought that was going to happen.
I can set the channel points to be redeemed either once per user or once per stream. So...
Yeah, the first thought I had is every time we come up on the stream to help check the quality, we leave the stream on, so the points just accumulate. We're probably the only guys that are going to have a fortune of points in the future and just start spamming randomly trying to get random game.
You want to know how you can get more points?
Sure.
If you follow me on Twitch, if you like my content, or if you can subscribe for just $8 a month, which will get you ad-free viewing, a sub badge, and extra emotes. Or if you can subscribe for free with Twitch Prime if your account is linked to Amazon.
Really? Oh boy, that sounds awesome. When can I do that?
Perfect Segway. But no, in all seriousness though, if you this only happens once a month, but if you gift a sub and also cheer bits, you do get a boost in channel points. And if you do sub, the first sub will get you an extra 20% channel points on top of what you already get. Tier 2 gives you 50%, and Tier 3 gives you the full double channel points.
Oh, well, I just subbed and you lied to me. I'm not getting anything.
You also get it every 5 minutes. It's not constant.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that part. I was only focused on getting them.
God damn.
Hooray, I just earned a subscription badge.
Yeah, I play Call of Duty.
What? That was so sudden.
I'll play Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Which one?
Black Ops 6.
Is that the new one?
Yeah.
Overdrill.
Hold on, is Black Ops 6
I'm not kidding, Overdrill.
Is Black Ops 6...
Alex?
Is Black Ops 6 the new one?
Yes. Overdrill.
I don't think I've played any beyond Black Ops 3, I want to say. A little bit.
I think the
Well,
latest
I'm
one
gonna
I
leave you
played-
guys. Thanks for stream, Alex. Looking forward to this year.
Alright, it's Icy's fault that it's lingering on for another 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I'll chat
your
with
boys,
the
partner?
rest of you guys soon, no doubt.
Alright, you two.
Bye.
Love you.
See you, man. Where's that 5 minutes up? Quick.
40 seconds.
Oh, yeah, cool.
I'll have it. I'll make sure I have it on just so I can redeem it again.
Don't you fucking dare.
Okay, I won't.
I do want to end stream at some point, though.
No.
Oh, I let you.
I want you. I love you. Drink a bird. I'm literally running around with a power drill in Call of Duty.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Is that going off? It is. Wow, I can barely hear that through my headphones.
Did someone just redeem it again?
No, not that I can tell.
I was gonna get you scared.
Oh, I've got 1,000 more points. Oh,
Please don't. I do want to end stream now because we're pretty much at the end now, so. But yes, anyway, we're at the end of stream, so yeah. We're out.
Yep. Bye.
Don't you fucking dare redeem 5 minutes again, Icy.